this team behind me, they did it this year. My NBA team, the Golden State Warriors, they won it 2 years ago. But this team, even if they make the grand final and finish top of the ladder, cannot seem to win the grand final. This is the story about the failure of the Melbourne Stars.
Dorcius to Larkin, beats him, and the Sydney Sixers are the champions of Big Bash 9. Their second win in the Big Bash, and they've dominated the Melbourne Stars to win it by 19 runs. Moses and his boys are pretty in pink. His brother's in charge. Roar straight down the ground. It's a high ball. It's a long ball. It's a six. The Sydney Thunder, they've lived on the bottom. Now they sit on the top. The Sydney Thunder win. The Melbourne Renegades somehow have won their first Big Bash title. No one here knows how they've done it, but they have. A 13-run win, the most unlikely of victories for the men in red.
In 40 years of loving the game of cricket, I have never seen that in any form of the game. 7 for 19.
Now, obviously I've brought some evidence, I've brought some backup. I'll put it up on the screen around here, above the beautiful poster of Collingwood, about the Melbourne Stars ladder position and what actually happened in that year. So in BBL 1, as you can see, 4th, and finishing 4th in the first ever BBL isn't too bad. Obviously, you could have finished a lot worse than that. Then BBL 2, 3rd, 3 first, 4 third, 5 second, 6th, 4th, 7th, 8th, and then the BBL 8, 4th runners up. BBL 9, runners up first, that was the most painful. I remember actually watching that match and the ending, and it was such a sad way to see a team collapse like that in a grand final that they should have won, the BBL. Now, obviously, the BBL, it's not the biggest tournament, it's not the biggest cricket comp, it's nothing like that. But when you support a team, there's two teams based in Melbourne, where I am based. There's the Melbourne Stars or the Melbourne Renegades. So I decided I'll go for the Stars. I kind of did it because, there was Stoinis, Maxi, Kevin Peterson back in the day, Luke Wright. I liked all these players, so I went, I'll go there. And yeah, it's just been a bit of a mixed match since then. So I've also got some other stats, and I'll let you know about them now. Alright, so I went back into the archives. There's not many considering there's only been 12 seasons. So as I'm filming this, the Melbourne Stars would have already played their first game. The first few games of the BBL have already gone. So if they've won that, good on them. But at the timing of this, recording, they have not played. And it's just been disappointment after disappointment. Especially since they finished 7th, 6th and 8th in the past 3 BBLs and have not made the finals. So the amount of grand finals that the Melbourne Stars have made is 3. So you may be thinking, 3 out of 12, that ain't bad. 25% of, the tournaments so far they've made the grand final. But how many have they won? They've won 0. They've been put into the best position. They've finished top of the ladder, being a dominant team, dominant force, and cannot seem to get over the line. Semi-finals they've made 5. So obviously, winning 3 of them to go to the grand final, but they've also lost 2 semi-finals. So not only can they not get over the last hurdle, it's the semi-final. They can make it to the finals, but then not go very far. So they finished in first position 2 times, second 1 time, third twice, fourth 3 times. They've never finished 5th. They've finished 6th and 7th once, and 8th twice. And the sad reality is their players keep leaving. They got the number 1 pick this year, and everybody knows how that's fizzled out. They've pulled out. So can the Melbourne Stars bounce back this season? I hope so. I've been kind of not really following the BBL in the past couple seasons. I might watch the finals or the first game, but yeah, I'm interested to see how the Stars go this season, and I hope I eat my words saying that, the Melbourne Stars as a whole club is a failure. I mean, the Big Bash is turning into a bit of that, but the Melbourne Stars need to be one of those big market teams they've got some of the most members and supporters, and they cannot seem to win a grand final. Can they change that after 12 seasons? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, thanks guys for watching this different type of content, shorter form, and yeah, I'll be back with more. Hopefully the Stars can, lift up some gold this time around. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.